In the previous video, I explained how functions work in calculating with an input, a rule, and an output value. And I showed you how that works in like a spider diagram or a machine or any of those examples. But we are also exposed to function tables and they look as such or seem as such. So you've got a square or rectangle rather, that looks almost as if it's in a table of two rows. You normally have an X on and a Y on the left, or it can write input, output, and then you're followed by a few columns, and there's no fixer of how many columns there are. So, and then normally on the left hand side, not always you'll have, sorry, on the top you'll have numbers, obviously on the bottom, and in most cases I'll ask you to calculate the bottom values. So let's say for instance I give you 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sometimes I start at 0, sometimes I start at negative, sometimes it might be 2, 4, 6. There's no fixed way. So, and then at the bottom I've got, let's say for instance, 3, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If this confuses you, ask yourself the following question. What do you do with your top numbers to get to your bottom numbers? So if you want to rewrite this, I can rewrite this as my spider diagram. So on the left, I input values of 1, 2, 3, and 4, followed on the right with 3, 4, 5, and 6. So in other words, I'm now asking you, what is the rule for this table? In other words, what's happening in the middle? So what do you do from 1 to get to 3? You'd say plus 2. Can you say 2 plus 2 equals 4? Yes. 3 plus 2 equals 5? Yes. And 4 plus 2 equals 6. So your rule for this case would be y is equal to x plus 2. If you go back and they give you the y values and not the x values, do yourself a favor, rewrite it as a spider diagram and then work it out that way because we are more familiar with that from our previous grades.